Spurs cannot get enough of our players, apparently. They just want to be West Ham, right? They hate us because they ain't us, right? Because it just seems that they're obsessed with our players. First, obviously, they got Kudus. They've been heavily linked with Paqueta. They want him. Bowen. And now Summerville. 25 million is what we're talking about. And to me, that's mad. That would be, let me get it up. Somerville to Spurs, mate, cannot happen. Cannot happen in this window, cannot happen in the next window. Honestly, so we're talking about that. Yeah, we're going to talk about this keeper thing. Nuno's weird keeper hunt, I don't understand it, and I'm going to talk about that afterwards. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying it's happening. I don't know. I guess I don't know if I made that clear in the title of far. I was just like trying to fit it in, but it's not saying it's happening. But that's what they want. Their interest. I think this is Ben Jacobs. Where is it? Apologies. Someone sent it to me earlier. I'm trying to get it up. But the point is, right? Apparently, we value him at 27 mil. Look, everything's a rumor. We're talking about. Look. So there's no bid that has been made yet, but they've made an inquiry. So Spurs apparently have made an inquiry into Crescencio Somerville. Apparently, we value him at 25 mil. Like, I don't care what some of our fans say about Somerville. To me, he's one of our best players. Easy. I said this the other day on PMP. If he gets his finishing sorted, he's our best player. Without a doubt. Like, to sell him to Spurs, we need to keep him, not just in January. If we go down, or if we stay up, we need to keep Somerville. We need to do whatever we can to keep Somerville. To sell him for 25 million, he's 24 years old, mate. He's worth more than that. Like, that's pathetic if we rate him at 25 mil. Like, he is a very good player, and he's just starting to really sort out his finishing. You know, he's found his shooting boots, so we must keep him. No more selling to Spurs. No more selling key players. Look, Paqueta can go. Right now, we've got to keep some of it. We've got to keep Bowen and keep some of those key players. Like, I really rate Somerville as one of our important players. So, yeah, I can't see it happening, to be honest with you. I can't see it happening, but you just can't trust this ownership. If Spurs decide that they're going to chuck this 25 million, I wouldn't put it past, Sullivan to bloody sell. You know, that's right. Some of it is, he gets it. You can't trust Sullivan, but we can't be selling. Like, he is one of our most important players by far. So, yeah, that's that one. We'll keep on top of it, but let's hope he stays at West Ham, because I think he's going to be key to our surviving. He really causes defenses so many problems. You know, having that pace and defensively, everything that he does around the pitch, I think he's key. And now he's starting to score goals. Keep him. But Spurs, look, they've been linked with all. Like I said, they've been interested in Bowen, interested in Paqueta. Now they're interested in this, right? So yeah, don't listen. I believe it. I fully believe it. Spurs want him. It makes sense, but they're not getting him. So let's hope that's all there is. The keeper thing, this goalkeeper thing, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's pissing me off. Like, it's actually, I don't know why, but it's actually kind of pissing me off a bit, because they're talking now, right? We've been chasing all these goalkeepers, yeah, linked with just average goal after average goalkeeper. Put out a thing. This is the latest one. West Ham are in talks with Tottenham over a loan swap deal involving each club's goalkeepers. Antonin Kinski will join the club for the remainder of the season. In return, Mads Hermansen will join Spurs for the remainder of the season. What is the point of that? What is the point of that? Like, someone explain to me what the fucking point is of that. that deal. We're swapping both teams, swapping number twos to achieve what? Like, I'm sorry, I've said it before, like that Kinski, mate. I'm not having him. Vicario's been shit, but he's been starting ahead of him. I don't care. I'm not interested. Why is Nuno so desperate to sign backup goalkeepers? We are not getting a goalkeeper in this window better than Areola. I promise you that. So if we're not getting someone better than Areola, then what's the point? I thought Hermanson actually had a decent QPR. Like, but that's all he's going to play is FA Cup games. So what's the point? Like, it seems Nuno's like really pushing for a goalkeeper, but all these goalkeepers we're linked with, they're just crap, just rubbish goalkeepers. Like, so to swap, yeah, it's a joke swapping that. Areola's been unreal. There's no way this Kinski comes in and just supplants what do you call it, Areola as our number one. That'd be bad. This is what I'm saying. Like, there's certain things. I know it's all rumors at the moment. We take it all a pinch of salt, but there's just so many like red flags I see when it comes to Nuno. Like, so many of these things about players he wants. You know, obviously still trying to push a Dharma Traore. We might get him for 5 million. That seems to be the big thing, is let him get his Adama Traore. But my God, I know flipping Nuno is like an ex-goalkeeper, but bloody hell, what's the point of swapping keepers? Like, let's swap our shit keeper with your shit keeper, and we both still have shit keepers. Right? That sounds like I'd be investigating that for some sort of dodgy thing. If that comes off, like, that would need investigating. But we do not need a goalkeeper right now. We do not. It's a waste of time and energy. That's time and energy that can be put into getting a centre back, yeah, getting a winger, maybe a DM or something. We can put that energy, and yes, we can look at different players at the same time, right? But that's still resources. Like, this goalkeeper search is something that we're putting resources towards. Like, we are assigning resources to go and try and get a goalkeeper. We're putting manpower to do this idiotic deal with Spurs to loan each other's players. So, yeah, I have no interest in getting any more crap goalkeepers. Let Hermanson have the FA Cup. Let Areola start in the league every week. That's just it's. I don't know why we're still dealing with Spurs. I don't want anything to do with Spurs, mate. Like I said, they had Kudus, and that hasn't worked out for them. Let's leave it at that. No more dealing with those scumbags. All right, they can stay away from Summerville. We'll stay away from Kinski, and let's try and get some players who can actually help the team. Because we're in a relegation battle. I don't know if they're aware of this, but we're in the bottom three. And right now, a backup goalkeeper, is not going to help us get out of the bottom three. You know what will help us get out of the bottom three? A good, decent centre-back. So let's put all our resources into getting a top quality or the best possible centre-back we can. Can we send Igor back to Brighton? Right, end his loan spell short, and just get a good centre back. Let's put all our resources, all our manpower into that. I don't want just players. We're just signings for the sake of signings. It's crazy. Hermanson, Kinski, ex-Slavia Prague, and Diouf Samate. Oh, right, maybe that will help keep Diouf. Congratulations to Diouf, by the way, for winning the AFCON. But yeah, I'm not enamored by these targets. But we're looking at, these are other keepers apparently that we're looking at, like Trafford from Man City, Ortega, Restes from Toulouse, Jorgensen from Chelsea. Like, what is this? What is this? What is this going to achieve? Like, if it weren't for Areola, we'd be really in trouble. I'm not against ever getting a goalkeeper, right? But let's wait till the summer when we can actually have more time and resources to get a quality goalkeeper. West Ham haven't paid the full amount to Leeds for buying Summerville, so Leeds United will get a portion of any sale for Summerville should he leave. Yeah, so you take the little pittance 25 million for Summerville and then give a load of it to Leeds. This is the issue. we're just fucking making it up as we go along. That is, it's actually madness that we're just wasting time on these stupid deals. Why are we all of a sudden best mates with Spurs all of a sudden? Why are we constantly linked with doing business with them? So, don't think Sullivan is stupid enough to sell Somerville this window. I wouldn't put anything past him when it comes to his stupidity. Never underestimate David Sullivan's stupidity. Because, mate, some of the shit he's done. Honestly, if we do that swap deal for Hermansen for Kinski, it will be just one of the dumbest deals ever. Just the most biggest waste of time. I can't wait to see, like, you know, when they do all the media and that, and they talk to Nuno, and Nuno has to, you know, talk about why this deal was done. He's like, you know, I think, you know, Kinski can help us. He's got qualities of a goalkeeper that I think he'll come and he'll help us in the fight. It's like bollocks, absolute bollocks. He is not gonna do anything to help keep us in this Premier League at all. He can't get over Vicario, who's shit. I don't want him. I'm willing to. I said this before the QPR game that I was willing to give Hermansen another chance, even though he was really bad at the start of the season, but he was highly rated at Leicester. Pretty good impression. So it's off the cuff. Spurs want to be us, mate. They just want to be us. They just want all our players, which is crazy because it's not like we've actually been any good. But yeah, it's right now. Yeah, forgot Igor plays for us. There's also Paqueta. There's talks about Paqueta updates. Apparently, Flamengo are preparing a new offer for Paqueta, but no bid has been formally made yet. The club's hierarchy want to meet to discuss how much of the budget they're willing to spend. The new offer is expected to be around 42 million euros. Take it. Take 42 million euros and run. I see Vinicius Jr. apparently was talking about it and saying, oh, he hopes the deal can be done soon. I don't know why he's opening his mouth. I know they both played for the team, but stay out of it, Vinicius Jr. Take that money and run. Run far, far away. But imagine our next two signings, right? We sell Paqueta, and then we bring in Kinski on loan and Adama Traore. Like, imagine that's our next bit of business in this window when we've got Sunderland and Chelsea coming up. Like, how do any of these signings, how do any of these names they're talking about help us win those games? Paqueta deal with Dre. Paqueta can be sold in March, apparently. Very fishy, very fishy. We need one in March. Like, the Wilson thing is still mad to me, the whole Wilson situation. Like, apparently Nuno told him he was first choice, and then Wilson was like, okay, well, can I cancel my contract? Now, like, the board are interfering and telling Nuno he needs to keep Wilson, which I feel very conflicted. I feel very conflicted about, like, the board telling, because it's right. They're right. I hate it. The worst person you know just made a great point. But we have to keep Wilson, and he shouldn't be third choice. Like, so Nuno needs to get his head out of his ass, right? And start Wilson. Get him the game time. Assure him he's going to get the minutes. Because keeping Wilson, to me, is more important than signing Adama Traore. And I tell you what, if we sign Traore, yeah, he better make an impact. With how much Nuno has been dying to get him since Forest days, he better smash it. He better make an impact. I said I'm raising a lot of eyebrows at these links, because even I look at Tati and Pablo, and I don't think I'm not writing them off or anything. I've seen signs that I like, right? You know, Tati, I think he adds energy up front. You know, Pablo, it's going to take him a little bit of time to come into his own. But to be in a relegation battle in the bottom three, I want signings that move the needle like now. Like maybe a couple of games time, not 5, 6, 7 games time. Move the needle now, because every game matters. So honestly, it's so far, I think, underwhelming. And I know, look, we're not going to attract necessarily big names, or it's hard because of where we are, right? But I'm just saying the players that come in need to try and be starting to make an impact. Otherwise, we're done. We're down. 100%. The same with Somerville. If we lose Somerville, yeah, we're probably down. It's crazy. Traore won't play. Not going to say. I promise you, Traore plays. Like, with the way that Nuno is obsessed with this guy, do you think Nuno is going to be chasing this guy for years? Yeah, sign him and not play him. Do you know what? I'd be sweating if I was Bowen. I'd be worried. Now he'd probably maybe stick Bowen up top and stick Traore on the right, or so. He will find a way to get Traore in this football team. I promise you that. Like, it's insane. Like I said, so that is a signing that is going to put some pressure on Nuno. Like, the pressure's there for that to succeed. Oh, look, this is the Vinicius Junior, who obviously Real Madrid superstar, said about Paqueta. I ask my agents every day about Paqueta and his move to Flamengo, who are also his agents. His happiness is mine, and Flamengo's happiness is ours. God willing, in the next few days, he could close. Who asked? Who asked? Who asked? But yeah, take 42 mil euros, take it and run. It's just a bit hectic now. It's a bit mad with all these stories. We're fucking hell. We got what, a week, just over a week, and you know, we've just got Tati and Pablo in, and we're now focusing on a goalkeeper. Oh my God, this I just have a feeling. I have a horrible feeling about this window. Honestly. 1 in 7. Just wait for this 1 in 7 Venezuelan league winner, Dan. Gonna change the game. Yeah, what's his name? I did see something like that briefly. We've been linked with some. Yeah, here we go. Kiba Lamadrid is someone that we're linked with. Kiba Lamadrid, the Venezuelan winger, has agreed to move to the club, initially for a loan to the end of the season, with a option of a €1 million transfer to the club. It isn't thought he is being bought for the first team initially. It's a project transfer for now. Brilliant. That'll keep us up. Venezuelan, 1 goal in 7. Venezuelan league. Wow. I mean, you know, if you want to stay up, you sign project players for the future. Perfect. From the Venezuelan league. What is going on? I mean, they didn't want bloody Guilherme, and now they're signing random Venezuelan fucking wingers, mate. And listen, if he's a superstar and this comes back to bite me, I'll be happy with that. But yeah, it's just random as fuck, isn't it? It's just random. Like, the business is the weirdest, one of the weirdest transfer windows in terms of like who we're going for and who we're linked with. JWP potentially going Burnley. That could come back to bite us. Could you imagine? Listen, I do think we need to get James Ward-Prowse off the books, like the money he's on and that. But we sell him to a relegation rival. Risky. That is risky business. It depends on what the deal. I can't see as them giving us a good bit of money for him. Don't you think we can get a better goalkeeper than Areola? Not in January. Not in this. Is Kinski a better goalkeeper than Areola? I don't think so. I don't think so. But this is the caliber of, Trafford, Ortega's, all of these names. Like, I'm sorry, we're not getting a better goalkeeper than Areola in January. No chance. Yeah, it is. It's like Football Manager. These names, they just. I don't know if this is flipping Nuno's agent or whatever recommending these, but there's not enough movement on centre back for my liking. There's not enough movement on that. We missed out on Charlie Creswell. What are we doing now? What's the next step? There don't seem to be like a list of names of centre backs that I'm hearing in a plan to see, right, where can we sort this out? Like, we still have one clean sheet all season. Like, and you think that's down to the goalkeeper? You think Kinski is going to change that? Really? Awful strategy, if you can call this strategy. And it just seems once again a lack of planning. So we'll fully judge when the transfer window shuts at the end of the month. I think it's 31st January, 1st of August, one of them days. Yeah. Crazy to see the situation that we're in when it comes to the transfer news. Like, nothing's really moving me. Asked about McCluskey's availability. Yeah. It's just, I don't know what is up with Nuno in this goalkeeper's fetish. Keep Hermansen for now. The FA Cup games that he'll play will hopefully, put him in a better situation. Maybe raise his value to leave, or, just actually get his confidence going. But loaning him to Spurs to sit on their bench, how does that benefit us? Because I'm assuming we're going to actually have to give the goalkeepers back. Like, we're going to give them Kinski back. They're going to give us Hermansen back, right? Well, then what? Then we've got Hermansen. And then what we're going to do with him? Because he's not going to play really for Spurs, is he? Weird club. As the guy said on the phone-in show live, stick Paqueta in goal. Yeah, maybe that's the end. Why haven't we thought of that? I'm having a laugh. Stick Paqueta in goal. You know what? I wouldn't pass with the names that we're linked with in goalkeepers. I wouldn't put it past Nuno to do it. Wasting our domestic loan spot for a bench warmer. Yeah, like, of all the players we can get on loan domestically, like Kinski's the one. I see Wanyeri's going on loan. I didn't see what club it was. Look who's getting Wanyeri, but someone else is getting How the fuck do you spell Wanyeri? I did see, and I was just like, well, isn't that a player that we could have got? That someone else is getting him. Why is Creswell deal off? I think he's going somewhere else, Creswell. Charlie Creswell. So it just seems like there's not really... I don't think Nuno really... I think Nuno has his own players. He seems to be favouring South America. Like, we're going back to the whole South America model of just signing those type of players. Like when Sullivan had that little obsession. But let me see what the latest Charlie Creswell update was. Wolfsburg are pushing to sign him. That was it. That was the 14th. We are still interested in signing him, apparently. He's valued at 22 million, which has seen Wolfsburg fail to push moves so far. We're closely monitoring the situation in the background. What does that even mean? Like, they want 22 million, right? We know they want 22 million pounds. So what are we monitoring? We're just waiting to see if someone else is going to sign him, hope it gets later, then try and offer him 15 mil and hope they'll take it. Like, you splashed down, right, Nearly 50 mil for Pablo Tatti, no questions asked. Like, no questions asked, no haggling, no negotiation. Boom. There you go. These two players that have never played in this league. I know China Quest was similar, but like Tatti, he's not known for his goal scoring record, right? But you just splash down that money without asking. Like, they're not even making a bid. They're not even going like 18 million. Do you know what I mean? Like, is 18 million and waits for them to reject it or accept it. You're just monitoring it. What does that even mean? It's not like bloody eBay or something where you had something to, the auctions on your watch list and that, and you wait and watch it and hopefully bid at the last minute. Like, so it's running this fucking football club like an eBay buyer. Nuno just dusting off some of the transfer list he made 2 years ago. That's what it seems like. It seems like he has. He's just using his. He's just like, fuck it. Give that to him. Use that one. Slow media day. I mean, it's every day. It's the transfer window, isn't it? Like, the thing is with a transfer window, there's going to be so many stories. You just don't know what's true, what's not true, how much of each one is true. All you can do is react to them. That's all we can do is talk about it and wait to see what happens. But yeah, maybe I'll change the title actually, because maybe people read that title and think it means that he's going to Spurs, but that's just usually kind of the sort of title format I use when it's just transfers. But yeah, I may change that. But yeah, there'll be some panic buys. No two ways about it. We are going to panic and we're going to sign some random crap like we do time and time again and be stuck with them on the books. But everyone's right, people are right. It's just nonsense right now, honestly. It is absolutely nonsense. Lucas Paqueta's transfer from West Ham to Flamengo appears to have stalled. Brilliant. Fuck's sake. Just take, if they're offering 42 mil euros, take it. Apparently David Sullivan has said, yeah, he's no offers made he's not for sale, Summerville. I don't trust him. So I'm just reacting to some of these stories as I see them now, just to see what else is going on. But yeah, like, that's the value. The club values Somerville at double the 25 million quoted, one of Nuno's favourites. Well, that's positive. I value him at double 25 at 50 mil, yeah. To sell him for that, it's mental. Do I reckon I could do a job at centre back? Yeah, over Kilman, I do. Over Kilman. Yeah. Like I said, there's not that long left, and we don't seem to be any closer to signing anyone decent. 50 mil for Somerville, shit. You would all be on your knees for him, mate. Somerville shit. This is like some of the West Ham fans that say that. It's clueless, mate. Somerville is quality. You'd be on your knees for Somerville. Like, if they signed him, he'd be the best fucking player in the world. If Spurs signed him, wouldn't they? They was all saying Kudus was shit when he was at West Ham, and now he's fucking the best thing since sliced bread. Then I think I'll get deal done. But Flamengo can wait until March, so either it happens now or we get going and they could be. That's what Sullivan wants. I can 100% see Sullivan wanting to sell him post window. Then you ain't got the pressure of having to spend and replace. Do you know what I mean? Like, not that the issue is that he doesn't spend, but it's more effort, it's more work, it's more risk. He's very risk averse. Someone who's so risk adverse. Arsenal said Rice was shit. Yeah, they did. They said Guendouzi was better. I remember all these Arsenal fans going, "Nah, Guendouzi's better than Rice." Clowns. But yeah, he's got to go. He's got to go. So yeah, recap. Somerville to Spurs is a no-go. It seems not happening. Flipping this swap deal, Kinski for Hermansen, better be a no-go. What an idiotic deal that is. We'll keep up to date on that one. Waste of time. And looking at Traore for 5 million, he's out of contract in the summer, so he wants him. That looks like that. It looks like it's going to happen. That looks like it's going to, with how desperate he is for him. And yeah, the goalkeeper thing is bollocks. Nuno needs to get his head out of his arse and stop wasting his time trying to get us a goalkeeper. Yeah, I did that shit Summerville play on Saturday. That's a good question, right? Somerville, he's so crap. How did he play Saturday, Spurs fans? How did he do against Spurs? How did he get on in that game? That's interesting. Interesting question there. But yeah, we are very thin as well. We are our squad depth is thin. Like, this is, people don't realize this is so important. We are in a January transfer window in the middle of a relegation battle where we are 5 points from safety. What we do now can bloody dictate whether we stay in this league. It has the real chance of affecting our future. It's huge, and I just don't feel like we're taking it seriously. I don't think we're treating it like it. Signing a player from the Venezuelan league, who apparently has 1 goal in 6, according to Sam. What does that do? What does that do? Crazy. Paqueta leaving in the next 24 hours. Is it real? I don't think so. I don't think that's real. But it's a huge window, and we're pissing about with goalkeepers. Sorry, second choice goalkeepers. We're pissing about with second choice goalkeepers in the middle of a transfer window in a relegation battle. So let's see. I'll be on the overlap this week, talking West Ham and all this nonsense, relegation and ownership and all of that stuff. So I'll put that out on Lawless Live. I did a reaction on that channel to Simon Jordan, saying he was on TalkSport saying that Sullivan's ownership of West Ham has been a success. He said Sullivan's ownership of West Ham has been a success. West Ham, we want too much. Our expectations are too high, and we just don't know what we're talking about. So I did a reaction to that on my channel, Lawless Live, my other channel. So do go and check that out. It's live now, and Alex Cook talked a load of nonsense in that as well. So go and have a look. And yeah, check out OK Jerseys as well. 10% discount code Nicky10. Get some retro shirts and some current shirts. And the Roundhouse probably won't be open until March, mate, and then we'll be back there doing our PMPs hopefully. But March it'll be open. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Like I said, go over to Lawless Live and yeah, go and see what nonsense that I tell you, he needs to grow up. Simon Jordan needs to bloody grow up and get a grip and behave himself and pack it in. But yeah, I'm going to the overlap tomorrow, but it won't be out tomorrow, I don't think, probably out. So yeah, there is. I put the link in the chat to the to the reaction. La Madrid kid. It says it all when bringing this La Madrid in. It's for the under-21. Said he's not going to be ready for a year or two, but we're only loaning for 6 minutes. Idiots, mate. Absolute idiots. So yeah, Ryan just watched it. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I enjoy some of his stuff, right? Simon Jordan. Like, I watch some of his takes, but when he talks about West Ham, he talks utter nonsense, and he hates defending David Sullivan and defends him every single time. So there we go. But yeah, listen, have a good rest of your evening, everyone, and yeah, we'll be back soon. Hopefully, I said I'm in Manchester for the overlap tomorrow, so I know everyone will have time to do a video tomorrow, but I'll definitely be there for Friday Night Pint. So thank you all for watching, and one thing left to say, come on, you Irons.